Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Mom Edit with Jamie and Lisa. We're so happy to be here. It's been about 15 years since we've been with you.
It's been about 3 months. 3 months, but I will say now we are working with a phenomenal team.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we are going to be here. It is locked in. We are not going anywhere. And now we have to get this is it. So, and this is a good time for us to catch up too, because we have a lot to catch up on. We have a lot to catch up with you guys and with each other, I think, also.
Yeah, this is like going to be our dedicated date day space for the next few months because we've barely seen each other. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're due for a date. This always prompts us to like.
We've been doing things so we did good with dates, and then we've been doing a lot of things with other people.
That's the thing. Busy.
But I'm looking forward to doing more things with you. But the things we've been doing with other people have been awesome, especially like we'll talk about your event and all that. You guys, if you're friends with us on Instagram, the Two Mom Edit, then you already saw like the post of a recent event that Jamie did. So
it was so good. Oh, so let's go back a little bit. So you made topics for today?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to read it? I have no idea what we're talking about today.
So I wanted to get a little prepared because obviously, we have a lot to catch people up on.
Mm-hmm.
I think we forget how much these, people that listen really know us and know everything we've been through.
Yeah.
So I wanted to think back as to like, what would people want to hear in terms of our life? I mean, we went from 2 kids to 4 kids. We went from a horrible NICU story to having the babies home, and now it just being like a distant memory, like there's so much that has changed. We went from you being pregnant when we started this podcast, the highs, the lows, us down each other's throats. We were gonna start a war on one podcast, probably. People have probably hit the end credits, and we're like, they're definitely divorcing right now. They're fighting on the way home.
There was plenty of times that we thought we were going to also because it was a crazy season, but that's what happens every time after we had kids. So, and that was definitely a tip that we've given like 800 times. Like if you're in the thick of it after a newborn, like it's okay, it's normal. Happened to us every time.
Every time. I would say we're done having kids.
Yeah.
Let's start there. Are you done having kids?
I think so. I'm still not ready to say like 100% sure.
Does it give you more comfort just saying I think so?
Yeah.
Like deep down,
I'm pretty sure that I don't want to have any more kids, but for the first like 6 months of the baby's being born, I was like, I don't know. Like I didn't want to accept, I wasn't ready to accept that we were going to say goodbye to this like phase of life, or like that I was never going to be pregnant again, that I was never going to nurse again, that I was never going to go through that whole newborn phase. But now that they're here, like the way we split up our time, like we're so busy with work and like the big kids and the little kids, and like we're always running around. I just feel like I want to make sure I have enough time for every kid to give them the attention that they really deserve. Right. And I think that just in the last like 6 to 8 weeks, I came to the conclusion that I'm really happy. I do feel fulfilled. I feel like our family is complete, and I can mourn not having another baby, and I can mourn not going through another pregnancy, and that's okay for me to miss it.
Can you even do that though with all the C-sections you had? Or it's
maybe
pretty much not safe.
I have no idea.
Right.
I think someone would have to look at me, but whatever. I think I just need to like accept that it's okay to like miss it, but that doesn't mean that I should have another kid.
Right.
Like it's okay to miss that stage of life.
It's
like saying like I missed when Carmela was a baby, but that doesn't mean I didn't want the other kids.
Yeah.
Or I miss her as a baby, but it doesn't mean that I don't love her at the age she is now.
Right.
So no, I mean, so I guess you're agreeing with me that you're done. So
yeah, I think I'm done because I'm 42. Carmela got 110% of my attention. Then Francesco probably, I hope they don't watch this one day. They're going to say like, oh my God, I got no attention. They're going to watch all these and be like, oh my God, my parents. Francesco, maybe 80%, right? You see what changes. And then I feel with the twins, I have guilt sometimes because I'm like, I'm barely, even with the 2 of them, it's like even getting them to sit up, right? I'm working with Serafina this morning and I'm like, Sophia's laying down. I'm like, oh, I got to hold her up. But then Sophia's wobbling down. And I'm like, it's so,
twins.
It's pulling at, it pulls at you so much that you can't emotionally give that much. And honestly, I feel very fulfilled. I feel like it's always loud in the house, in the car. There's so much love and craziness, and we'll get into it as we go. But like, I don't know. I've been telling the past couple weeks, like I just been loving, like the family and like us,
Well,
It
I feel
was
like we're
very
like,
hard at
I feel
times,
like
that's for
even though
sure.
they're only like almost 8 months, like we're like a week away, I feel like we're just out of that newborn phase now. Like
And I'm not a newborn person. I'm not even a baby
See,
person.
I love that phase.
Yeah.
This age is fun though because they get to know you. They're smiling. They love you. Like they're trying to talk. They're trying to
Sophia's
imitate
got,
you.
like,
It's
quirky smile, and Sophia just looks like she's like, bah! She's they're the best, man.
They're the best.
Remember
They're
when
just,
we filmed and I was
they're
like,
so amazing.
we were like, how are we gonna love 2 more kids?
I love
now
them.
as we're getting older. I think they like kind of put a bow on our family. I really, there's something different about them.
After Francesco, I was like, there was no question in my mind, like if I wanted to have at least one, if not more than one more kid.
Right.
Because I just didn't feel complete. I feel complete now.
Me too.
I definitely
But I'll
feel
let
complete.
you keep thinking, like, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm also getting older too. I will say. Like,
and also,
it's
like,
just,
I don't want to keep, like, even though I love that phase,
And
I
I
don't want
like
to keep
you not
starting
being
over. I
pregnant.
want to be able to, like,
hang out.
go on vacation more.
Yeah.
Like, because it sounds like torture to go on vacation right now. So, like,
Yeah, that's
I don't want
to
to bring the 2 newborns on an airplane with the 2 big kids.
Right.
I don't want to wait 5 years to do, I
Right.
want to be done with that. Everybody get a little bit bigger, learn how to walk. Let's all go to the airplane. We're going to be fine.
6 plane tickets. I'm going to start saving up that piggy bank. They're buying their own plane tickets. All right. So I got some questions for us, right? I just printed a bunch of questions based on our life right now. This will actually be a 2-part episode because we have so much to talk about, so many thoughts, so many different experiences that we've had in our personal lives. Careers we kind of touch on always, like your events and stuff like that. Family, and then just like life updates.
Yeah.
Right? And then marriage updates too, like me and you and how we've been doing. So this
You can
is
tell everybody how
2-part.
much you love me now.
I do love you a lot. I do. I've been all over you the past 2-3 weeks. I always say, like, in the set when we film movies, like, it's like, we've been doing good the past month. We've been doing good the past 6 weeks. No, but Jamie's just my ride or die. That's all I'm going to say. All right? So it's going to be a 2-part episode, and we're going to start now. What has changed the most going from 2 kids to 4 kids? So break this up into different topics. So we could do time-wise,
Oh, that was going to be my first
time,
answer.
and then mental/emotional. You go first. 2 to 4.
Look, I just noticed that they have the How to Get Rich book there.
There we go.
Okay, so time-wise, well, we have to start bedtime much earlier. There's a lot more to do before 7 o'clock at night. I think that emotionally, you're just spread a lot more thin. And I'm much more easily overstimulated, I think, because like in the past, if the 2 big kids were like just being themselves, we could just like split them up and be like, let's all reset separately. Now it's like whoever's with the big kids like has to stay with the big kids, and then whoever's with the babies like has to stay with the babies. So like you can't,
That's right.
you can't really just like be one-on-one. Now you're like 1 to 2, 1 to 2.
That's right.
But the babies are so easy. But it's almost like the big kids. You're just like, just leave the babies alone. These poor things are like, did you ever see that Instagram video? And it's like the perspective of a newborn with their big sibling.
Oh, it's probably horrific.
And all you see is like the big silly face.
My
And you're like,
God.
blah, blah, blah.
Oh, they're
Over
all
and
up in their
over.
grill all the time.
I have to find that video. It's so funny. And it's literally what the girls experience because the big kids are always like in their face doing something silly and crazy and loud.
And annoying.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Carmela's in the back seat driving home on a 2-hour drive screaming, Barracuda!
Where did you get that from?
All we do is listen to classic rock. Is a song called Barracuda. Barracuda. I teach these kids all
But
this
she's
rock.
like, she thinks that the baby loves it so much. And
Barracuda!
sometimes the baby laughs, but also I want to be like, she doesn't love when you're freaking
But
screaming.
then she did it today when the baby was just laying there
She does it
relaxing.
all the time. She's been doing it
She's nuts, Carmela.
45 times a day.
She got out of pull-ups.
Have we ever talked about this before on the podcast?
Her pull-ups? Yeah.
Carmela has been toilet trained since she's 21 months old. That's like the babies are going to be toilet trained before we know it. But for whatever
Carmela's a
reason,
movie.
she's been in pull-ups overnight for like ever. Like, and now she's almost 7 and she finally is.
Wait, but she's
not wearing
still
pull-ups at night.
All right, so sleeping wise, the babies
All right,
are going to sleep.
difference between 2 and 4 kids.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well,
the time to do everything. Okay.
but we could talk about this. I'm saying, so like having 4 kids sleeping at night is like really crazy. Like to do bedtime is like nuts. Although I feel like we both kind of got it down. Usually we tag team, but if one of us is not home, we just do basically the little kids and then the big kids.
That's right.
Fine. Babies have been sleeping through the night for
That's
months. They're like literally perfect angels.
Yeah, last night was surfing
Francesco
randomly. I was like, "Rah!" And I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't heard that in so long.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, it's a good
No,
thing.
knock on wood, but they were like wonderful sleepers. Francesco overall sleeps. Carmela, she just comes in our room every night.
And she doesn't tiptoe. She runs like my sister walks, which is the ultimate, like, me and my sister are total opposite. My sister, when she's coming around, boom, boom, boom. She's like 5'1", tiny. And Carmela stomps in our room, boom, boom, boom. And she still has a berry that has like a little rattle in it. So boom, 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 boom. And the hallway's so long.
Every night she comes, every night. Every night.
Go in the middle. And now she's so big, her body's changed. And I just like push her hard. I'm like, get in the middle. And she's big. She's like, it's funny holding, we always end up leading talking about Carmela, I guess because she's our oldest. But all right, so let's get back on track and then we'll talk about the kids and all that.
That's because she's the Spitfire.
She is. She's going to do debate class soon. All right, so 2 to 4, I think. So that's your answer overall, is like how long it takes.
But also, like, I love all the extra craziness, even though it's very overstimulating. Like, I love it.
Me too.
And like, they all have each other, and I'm actually happy we had twins instead of one kid because I love that we had the big kids have each other and the little kids have each other, and
I agree. Everything takes longer though.
When I look at all 4 of them, even when Carmela is like screaming Barracuda in their face, I'm like, she loves them so much. Like, it's really cool to see how much even Francesco loves the babies, and he also can't tell them apart. So he's just like, baby. What's baby? Is this
so
baby?
Cute, though.
He's so cute.
And he does gentle, and he always grinds his teeth because he's like, it's so stimulating inside.
He's
the best.
so
obsessed. But anyway, so yes, I love the craziness with you 100%. Overstimulated. Sometimes I got to catch myself because I'm like, Carmela, if you don't brush your teeth, they're all going to fall out on the floor in 2 seconds.
If you don't eat your breakfast while you're sitting in the chair, you're never eating breakfast for the rest of your life. Yeah.
Sometimes I get that.
If you don't follow the direction right now, I'm going to bring you you're going to boarding school tomorrow. Right. And you're not going to see me for 17 years.
No, you never pushed that one.
Oh, yes, I did.
Jamie.
I did.
Yeah,
I didn't say 17 years. I just said you would only see us 2 times a year for holidays.
Don't be including me in that. I got abandonment issues. Don't be... And then also, wait, one more thing. The one thing
she knows what boarding school is. I had to explain it once because she's like, well, what's boarding school? Well,
my mom used to say she's sending me to Conklin, which was it was like a behavior school. I was bad growing up. So, as long as Carmela's...
My mom told me I was going to boarding school when I was little.
Oh, yeah.
I keep looking at your bracelet, and I'm so upset I'm not wearing mine.
That's all right. It's a manifestation bracelet. All right. Wait, I want to say one more thing about 2 to 4.
Hold on. I just want to say something. We got those manifestation bracelets. No, me and Carmela got them for you and me when we were in Florida at like a street fair. And Carmela picked it up, and we were like, what does this one mean? And the guy was like, it's for manifesting. And me and Carmela were like, yeah, how do we know?
The cooler thing is that she brought in for show and tell.
Yeah, and then because she got something else that also meant whatever.
The teacher said, who knows what manifestation is?
And ever since I've been wearing my bracelet, I feel like I've been manifesting even faster.
Me too, girl. This has been a freaking ride this past, month?
So now I took it off to get in the shower, and I forgot to put it back on. I'm so upset. I can't wait to get home because I feel like it's bad luck. I saw it in the
shower, too, when I was rushing over.
So I usually take it out before I get in the shower, and that's why I remember to put it on right away. I saw it, too,
and I saw it next to my shampoo and conditioner.
I didn't use yours.
Good.
Other days I've used it, but today I didn't.
Okay, good. Your hair looks extra good, though. You shouldn't use it. All right, 2 to 4. One more thing I want to say is everything takes longer. So to leave the house, you got to prep like 20 minutes in advance.
It's not even worth it.
The car seats to hold them. Oh my God, it's one at a time. Getting the babies out of the car.
You're looking so strong. I'm like, yeah, I got these freaking heavy cars.
Getting the babies out of the car, you got to get the stroller. Then you got to get the one. Then we actually got to get a bigger truck. Then it's crazy. It's a lot. But I think we're freaking killing it. Very proud of us. And
I brought all 4 kids to a fair by myself the other day.
Yeah, exactly. Great. I definitely get more nervous, like when I brought them all, even just for like ice cream. It's a parking lot that bugs me out. You know what I'm saying? Because
I think
you have the stroller.
He's not totally ready.
Right, you have this stroller, and what if this and he? Yeah, so whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
If
So
you tell him to hold on to the thing, he does. It's
you
good
just
boy.
kind of learn as we go, you know. But I do love the craziness. So that's, I think, oh, one more thing. I feel like we have a team and 2 to 4. If you have a good partner, I definitely think that you should consider having more than 2 kids.
Absolutely.
You're building a legacy, man, you know?
Yeah, you got a whole team.
All right, here we go. Are the babies starting to feel like actual little people right now instead of just survival mode?
Absolutely.
100%.
Because they're so perfect.
What is the current family dynamic in the house right now?
Well,
I think we've been
today's the
doing
first.
good taking care of ourselves, which people are going to think is absolutely crazy. Because how do you take care of yourself? Because if you talk to anybody and they, even on social media, it's usually people complaining about like being parents. Like it's almost like
So easy.
I've like talked to people where it's like they kind of like make it cool to complain about being a parent. Not saying anybody like specific, but like they just complain and it's like a camaraderie thing. But I really don't like to engage in that. Yes, it's crazy, but I would never complain about being a parent.
Yeah, well, maybe that's we had to work so hard to get them, but I don't even
because
think.
we work so hard to maybe because we're I don't know.
Even think that's why.
I think it does add though, because I did see something that gay parents, you have to fight to have kids, you know, and you know that, you know, it wasn't just just happened or expected. It wasn't expected.
There's so many straight people that have to work so hard to have kids too. So that's why I kind of took back what I was saying.
No, but 100%. But I just saw this on Instagram. I shared it that's the reality is we don't expect to have kids. And if we're blessed after all IVF and expenses and this, like, you know, and we cherish them.
I just like being a parent, you're right, is a blessing. And I don't yeah, I complain. No, I don't really complain. I make jokes sometimes. Like,
of course you're going to be
about, I don't
exhausted,
even know, but I know what you mean because I don't make jokes the way that I hear other people make jokes because they're not funny.
Where you just like, they're just sitting around.
Why do you hate your kid?
That's what I'm talking about. Not like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh my God, Carmelo's crazy. Oh my God, Francesco peed 18 times in his pants yesterday. Not that normal stuff, but where it's like, I've heard people like just, that's the bonding thing between them.
Or like they can't wait to go out or whatever. If we go out, it's because we want to hang out. It's not because we're like running away from them.
Well, sometimes I also need a break and I need to be with you, so...
But you know why I think it's so good? Because we got our kids on a good routine and everybody's sleeping by like 7:30.
Yeah.
And to your point, like we take care of ourselves. So like every morning we each get our me time. And then, you know, the kids are taking, you know, I don't know.
That's why I tell them the most important decision in your life is who you marry. Because you're either doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
Or you're doing it with some help. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Which child runs the household?
Obviously, it's
Carmela. What's one thing nobody tells you about having twins and other kids? How they're all each special. Because, you know, they're all each unique in their own way because...
They all have their own personalities, which is really 100%, cool.
But we also luckily have, like, Carmela, who's the oldest, Francesco, who's the boy, and then the twins.
Yeah, they're all special in their own way. Not like
I
me.
was special. You weren't special.
I was number 3. Nobody cared. I had
You're
4 girls. Do we actually make time for each other or do we just schedule in chaos together? You know what I actually want to ask you? Let's talk about how do we make time for ourselves. When you were saying, you're right. Most people with newborns, even if it's just one kid and it's their first kid, they're like, oh, it's such a crazy time in life. And that's like past the year, but like we don't experience that. Our kids are only 7 months old, and I feel like we've been living a very comfortably.
After 4 months, I think it started.
Yeah, once they started sleeping better, that was the game changer. But what are we doing for ourselves?
You want to go first or me?
Yeah.
The gym, running. The past week and a half, I slacked with the gym, running. I don't know. Oh, my job too. I'm coaching an actual team.
Yeah, you're doing something that you actually enjoy. Like
just
fulfilling.
My first step in my
career. It's like fulfilling for you. So I feel like you do that.
I love coaching again, no matter what happens in life and where we're at. Like I absolutely love it. It's just like makes me feel so happy and fulfilled. So that's I think that's my thing is coaching. Even after rough days, like we lost this week, and I was like, I'm dreaming about the game. You know, I just like I'm fired up again. You know, so that's it for me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, everyone knows I go to the gym every morning. But besides that, like, I think that...
What about working? You're doing so awesome in your career.
Yeah, like, I have the free... Which is... I mean, I have to work, right? We have to work.
100%.
We have 4 kids to feed.
Yeah, we have goals in all reality.
And we have goals. But, like, I genuinely enjoy working. And I love that I have the flexibility to pursue this career, right? Like, I'm not, like, working a 9 to 5 that I'm in one place. My schedule is crazy, but it's also super flexible. And I love that. I think it does take care of me because I'm doing something that I love.
That's right.
You support me in it by letting me be flexible with my schedule because I need to be able to do things all the time.
But let's not forget real quick how many years it took for you to get to where you are today. You know, sometimes people see you and see us and think things just like happen overnight. I mean, you pushed for 15 years. You were behaviorist, consultant in this school, that school, this, working 70 hours a week, real estate, 1 deal, 2 deals, a crappy deal, a tough client that sucked the life out of you for a year, highs, lows. You went through the ringer with all your career stuff, all your degrees, schooling, you know, and now you got yourself to be able to do this, you know, so it just goes, you know, you've worked really hard to be able,
of course,
you know.
But I wouldn't even be able to thrive in my career if I wasn't having support to like be able to, it's really with my schedule, like somebody else to take care of my children when I need to.
Well, you're doing good now. So you can work all you want. I'm ready to take a breather. Like, you know, like.
I love it. So.
You're really good at it too.
My goal is to like save up enough money that I could start to like build this back home. I've told you this before.
Hillary Musser.
Oh, I'd love to be like that.
You and I don't mind if you be.
I love all of that so much. That's
and
definitely
I love that about you. I love that you're a go-getter. Stay like I want to be with the kids. Like I just feel like I just like was always stressed with work and building and business. I feel like finally I could just, you know. For me, I don't know, something clicked in me that I'm letting myself just kind of.
I love that. You know, I've always wanted that for you. I think it's so important because then you're just spending your life being stressed. And don't get me wrong, you spend a ton of time with your kids, but if your mind is not there.
That's right, yeah.
You know, because you spend more time with your kid than most parents I know. But like if you're stressed in the back of your head and you're not really able to be in the moment, that it's not. So I'm happy that you've made this like, that you've turned a leaf because I think life is so short. You just have to.
And I'm proud of what I've built so far, you know, but.
That was a problem. You were like, I need to do
chasing
more. And I'm like, but your business is so successful and you're doing so great. And like, you gave us this beautiful life. It's like, why? You gonna cry?
No, I guess we haven't done this in a while, you know.
Aw. You gonna cry? Aw, he's so cute.
All right, keep going.
You should be proud of yourself. And you know, where we're filming right now is where we first lived when we first started dating.
I pulled up.
So when I pulled up here, I was like, holy shit. Like, our life has, actually, I went into Starbucks while I was waiting for you.
I'll tell you, I was in an affordable house and I somehow got that right out of college.
There was a guy working there that worked there
$8.75 a month.
15 years ago when we used
You remember, was the girl with the red hair there?
No.
Oh, I remember her.
It was that flamboyant guy. He was still there. I didn't know if he was going to remember me, and I didn't have time to have a conversation, so I just.
When I drove into the town, I felt the old me. Like, I remember who I was. Like, I remember my mind when I was going to that Stop and Shop, was it?
No, it was.
Food Town?
Yeah.
Where Doreen, yeah. I just remember, and I was just, we were just like wild and young and free and broke, but so innocent, you know. And it was just me and you in the early days of our relationship. Like,
we weren't even engaged.
Look at us, man. Like this is crazy full circle how it's like back here, you know.
Yeah, I really has a lot of different feelings.
Me too.
When I was driving around town,
I even thought about like my brother and Danielle, and
it's amazing how much life has changed.
I know
in that many years.
I'm also sad.
It's amazing how much our life has changed in a year.
I know. I'm also a little sad, like, when I realize, like, how fast time goes, you know, like, you know, how I get nutty with that, you know, and just, that's why I think, yeah, I don't know. I try to live. I don't want it to ever end.
Right, which is why I'm happy you're in the moment now and not, like, always just chasing something that you just enjoy with all the fruits of your labor. Is that the right saying?
Another thing I think we started doing was, like, taking care of ourselves more and, like, not to sound vain, but, like, how we look to, like, even like new clothes, like I really like I got a new sneaker, you know, like I never like really did that for myself. You got a nice new watch, a little Casio.
When did you get a new watch?
Amazon. 3 months ago. I got so many compliments on this.
It's nice. Amazon.
Out of all of my freaking watches.
What's Casio? Is that like a name brand?
This is like a classic Yes, it's a name brand. This is from like the 40s or something, 50s. I don't know.
It's expensive?
No, that's the best part. This thing was $80. How many
Oh,
fancy watches? And this is the one I wear every day. I don't care about that. I mean, one thing I want to start getting into, like new sneakers. Like I'm getting into like really nice new sneakers. That's my thing. But hey, I'll get an Amazon t-shirt, Amazon watch, and a little gold chain, a little accessory. But I've been caring about how I appear a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
You should.
And just turned 42. And you've been killing it too with your Rent the Runway boxes.
It's not Rent the Runway, it's Fashion Pass.
Fashion Pass.
Because it's so fun. I never
Where
have
are
time
these clothes?
I never have time to like,
trendier.
well, I'm not wearing anything cool now, but I like I'm always filming something for work. I always have showings. I always have this, that, and it's like all these events. And I'm like, it's like
Your events are
I don't
cool,
really,
man. I don't even want to talk about the kids anymore. I want to talk about your freaking events, man.
I don't really like to just wear the same things. And so I tried, like, one of my friends was using it, and I'm like, I like it.
It's trendy. It also probably helps give you styles because sometimes
Every
I
time,
don't know.
and then if
like,
you
we
like
have
something, you can buy it. You can keep it.
Are you
But I'm
returning
like, I'm
the
not
stuff
gonna wear
on
that.
time?
Yeah.
Okay.
But then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to wear this again. So perfect.
That's the thing. When you wear an outfit, when you wear an outfit, I was going to ask about the event outfit and stuff. But did you, when you wear an outfit once, it's like, you want to wear it again, especially with pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like they don't, that
I
Fashion
do have
Pass
some
doesn't,
favorite
they don't
stuff.
really have like dressy stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like
That's when you go to Fashion Nova? No. What's the?
Fashion Nova.
What's the
Do you know what Fashion Nova
No.
is? That's like a Shein. Fashion Nova is like that.
It's like a scent. What's the other place where you couture? No, where you get those dresses that are ridiculous amount of money.
What are you trying to talk about?
Where when for events when you get, what's the dresses you always gotta or you order from? Where do you order all your dresses from? Say the name.
Revolve?
Revolve. There was an Alv in it. That's why Alv get
Fashion
it.
Nova is literally the opposite of Revolve.
It's all right if you shop at Fashion Nova,
Yeah, of course it's fine. I've never shopped there. Maybe once when I
It's
was
like
pregnant.
Timo. We never did Timo, and then one day I got an ad for me and my Halloween decorations. I went to town. I kept playing spin the thing, 1 cent, 2 cents. Jamie, I got this big skeleton for 2 cents. I get this skeleton. It's the size of my Starbucks.
Oh my god, all these stupid little things that came in the box. Oh
It's just about feeling like you're that's so funny.
yeah, you got targeted and it worked.
The
It works
pumpkin
for
head
me
was
when I get
the
targeted.
pumpkin head was falling off.
Like I probably got targeted for Fashion Pass. It worked. I always get targeted.
Oh, that's so funny.
There was something else that I got targeted for, and I was like, oh no, it was good. I bought it. Oh, that stuff that I used to clean the white couches.
Oh, that's good.
I got targeted for that, but it actually really works, and I share.
See, that's all stuff I got to do. All right. I'm thinking about work now with Limitless. All right, never mind. All right, here we go. All right, let's keep it going because times are moving. What's something we said we'd never do as parents, but now we do?
I let Carmela have my phone in a restaurant the other day.
That's all right.
Something
was it
we
a
said.
game? You can't do YouTube though.
Of course, it was
No, because she tells me that you let her do YouTube, and I don't.
Well-
I say she's gonna get kidnapped.
the only thing she watches is that animal guy. She does learn a lot from it. I've watched it,
But I
with
don't
her.
want it because the ads. We can't do YouTube.
Yeah,
There's an
I hear
ad
ya.
about freaking sexual assault in the middle of a blippy thing.
Um,
Just give her the games, the PBS if you do it.
I have to download more.
She told me you
games.
deleted all the games.
Yeah, because I had no more storage on my phone. I'm
You
such a
told me-
type C person.
shouldn't.
I'm not even. I'm like type A with some things, like how our house is, and the kids' schedules. Type B with a lot of things, like the 50,000 emails I have on my phone.
I don't know how you do it.
And type C, but I'm really type C because I'm like both.
And I'm type A to a T.
I think you're mostly type A, I guess, but not like
Business
super
owner?
type A.
All right, so then I'm a good type A. I say super type A because compared to you, I'm like a triple
No,
type A.
people that are type A, everything is so organized. Like not just like how they keep their house in their drawers. I mean like
Yeah.
file folders and binders and everything is this, and like they
Oh.
handle their kids' school stuff and they handle their
Oh, that.
they're like are in advance planners
Oh,
for
I just
like
call that
gymnastics.
I call that organized, but okay. You're right. That is
That's
super type A.
which is I wish I was like that. It's just
I
not natural to
know.
me.
I would love
I just
that.
started using my Google Calendar on my phone because I thought that was too much work, but now I have no
What?
choice.
Oh, I love Google
Now I have no
Calendar.
choice because
I have all the
Have
kids'
too much.
files and stuff like that. I have
they're
all
not
their
in a
social-
bind.
but
They're not like
Actually, a lot of them are, but they're not in that type of binder. I know the binder you're thinking of. They are organized in file folders. You don't know that.
Well, it's a file folder. You have to have this thing saved.
How would you save it?
I would
In
give
an
it to you.
underwear drawer?
No, I'd give it to you.
What I find in your drawers sometimes, still got nipple butter hanging around. You're not using the nipple butter no more.
I used it for my chapped lips in the winter.
But it's like bumpy inside.
No, but then when you put it on your lip, it like melts.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like coconut oil.
All right. One thing we never do as parents. One thing that we accidentally have done. We said we would never argue or argue in front of our kids. And we slipped up. Nothing crazy, but it was the tones, right? But how did we... Which I think also it's just going to happen sometimes.
I don't think it's bad to argue in front of your kids as long as you show a resolution.
Exactly. We've come a long way. But how did we handle it when, like, we were disagreeing on something? So I wouldn't say arguing, but the kid, Carmela, or not so, they would see it as arguing. Disagreeing is arguing. Because you just have different opinions and one is more... How do we explain to Carmela?
I mean, we've said before, like, it's okay if we disagree and we're talking out our feelings.
Yes.
Like, and that's okay. And I think...
And it's good to show we just, like, repair and move on. Like,
yeah, because that's an important skill. If they, I think they should see that. Yeah.
I mean, it's not like what I had growing up. Jesus. We were getting into actual fights, me and my brother, with weapons.
Oh, my God.
Oh, one time we were fighting so bad. My mom, she was raising the three of us. She goes, go outside and fight. And I was like, no. We all fist fought on the front of the apartment.
That's crazy.
She had enough. But look how we turned that. All right. I could do rapid fire parent question. That was fun.
Okay.
Are you ready? Fun rapid fire parent question. Who is the more patient parent? Switches?
In the past, I would say you. Now, I think it's me.
I'll give you that. My voice gets firmer faster.
Should I talk about it?
What?
Oh, I think it's because I'm on Zoloft.
Oh. Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
Okay. I love how open you are with that. It used to be such a stigma.
I tell everybody.
Talk about it, baby. Let's go.
So
I support it.
I think that it used to be you, and now I think it's me. But I mostly like feel like it's because I'm on Zoloft. Did we ever say it on here before? Like when I was postpartum and all that stuff. I feel like we've talked about how I struggled postpartum a little bit.
We talked about it just as a story, like when they had the flu.
Yeah.
And like you were just like, you couldn't even care about the kids because you were so. But I mean, you were postpartum too.
Yeah,
you know?
And so like with Carmela and Francesco, I definitely had some postpartum anxiety, but like this time it was definitely more severe.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because my hormones were crazy or because I had twins or like because I just had two other kids. Like there was just so much going on, and like emotionally, I was just like such a breaking point. My anxiety was really bad when I was pregnant too. You remember?
Right. That's right.
And it was with the other kids too.
It's always the signature, but this one was really bad.
And I would just like have panic attacks and whatever. So I definitely like saw somebody when I was pregnant.
This pregnancy. No, the last two also.
Yeah, because I like would be like, oh my God, I can't breathe. But I never took anything. And when I was pregnant this time, I saw a psychiatrist because I didn't like that I literally couldn't breathe. And I'm like, this can't be safe for the babies. I'm having a panic attack and I can't breathe. Sure. So she wrote me a prescription for stuff to like help me, but I ended up not needing it because by the time I got the appointment with her, I was like already in my third trimester and my anxiety actually like eased up a little bit. It's hormonal for me because when I'm not pregnant or I'm not postpartum, like I don't really have that.
I can imagine even once a month I'm going to kill somebody.
Yeah.
I can imagine that for more than it's not just 9 months. It's like a year and a half, if that, and beyond.
Yeah. And beyond. Yeah. Because when you're pregnant and we went through IVF and when you're pregnant and then postpartum, like at least a year you're postpartum. Anyway, so I tell everybody this because I feel like
you do tell everybody. Sometimes
because it's
we'll
not
be at dinner and you say, I'm like, wow, she's so open about it.
I don't know why it should be like it was such.
No, I think it's.
I'm not gonna say who, but like way before I had kids, there was somebody that we know that used to always be like, oh, I'm the only one that's not on. All my friends are on all this stuff, and I'm the only one that's fine. Oh, imagine. And I'm like, that's like not okay to say.
Yeah.
Like because I actually respect the people that did advocate for themselves.
Right.
It's not like I'm like, oh, let me just take his all off and like.
And nothing makes you stronger than somebody else just because of that.
Yeah, if anything, you actually needed it. And the way you behave is
I don't
like
know who you're talking about, but
the way you behave shows me
like,
that you actually need it. Yeah. And so maybe your life would be better.
Your life would, yeah.
Yeah, like,
sure.
and looking back, like, I don't think I needed it with Carmela and Francesco because, like, I made it through. This time I did not. I felt like I was falling apart, and my sister looked at me the week of my birthday, which is back in December. I was 2 months postpartum, 6 weeks postpartum.
Oh, that's
It was
right.
exactly 6 weeks postpartum, actually. And she's like, I think you should start your Zoloft. And I'm like, no, let me just see if I feel better within a few days. And she's like,
Did
but
we talk about it too? Lightly, but I was letting you do the choosing.
we did, but like, I just felt like
It had to be your choice.
we were arguing too. So I felt like
if I said it,
you were saying it, and I'd be like, well, maybe you should be on something. Like, or leave me alone.
Right.
Like, you're PMSing. You should be on something because you're PMSing and you're crazy when
like,
you're
bitch,
PMSing.
get on medication.
Yeah, like, and I was like, no, I'm like, and anyway, that weekend.
But yeah, there was no here. You had to do this right.
Like that weekend, I went somewhere with. I've told the story like to so many people, but like,
yeah, you just started crying randomly.
Like we went to like the town tree lighting, and every single person that saw me would be like, "How are you? How's the twins?" Remember, they were only 6 weeks postpartum. The second they would say hi to me, I would just start crying, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is so embarrassing."
Right.
But you know what? It wasn't embarrassing. I was postpartum, and it's completely normal. And so
it shouldn't be embarrassing though.
I ended up starting it like I'm still at like the lowest dose ever, and I still feel like myself. I still have feelings and emotions. I just don't cry at the drop of a dime, and I'm not like completely losing it on my other kids. If it was not for the other bigger kids, I probably wouldn't have been on it because I didn't care if I was like triggered by other people or you. I just didn't like how I was treating Carmela and Francesco. I had absolutely no patience, and they really weren't doing anything wrong. I was just going through it myself. So Carmela would look at me and I'd be like freaking out, and that's like not okay.
And I'm really thankful that you did that, honestly, because
I just am like much more leveled out. I'm normally like a very highly emotional person. If something makes me upset, I'm like immediately crying. And this is like before postpartum.
Right.
Like if we fought, I'm so upset that we're fighting. Like, and I'm crying and I want to fix it. But now I'm like able to be like, okay, if you made me upset, like I could talk about it. I'm not gonna cry hysterically. Like we could deal with it.
Totally different experience.
I just don't like that people don't talk about it. I'm happy I'm saying it right now here because I think that like it's just. I don't know why it's taboo. It's
growing up. I mean, listen, I don't know if maybe it's also has to do with your like culture or I don't know, but we were like, it was like shamed upon. It was like, toughen it up. You're weak. Even if you show a sign of like nervousness, right? You wouldn't use the word anxiety because you're like a pussy if you did that, you know, toughen up. Going through a breakup, toughen up. You got hurt, toughen up. You can't be, that's how it was. You too. And everything was always harder because my mom's husband died when she was 30 years old. Raised it. What compares to that? Mm-hmm. You know, nothing. And she never used it against him, but it's like, how do you say, and she, you know, how do you, and even you know, your mom too, raising the 4 kids and this, how do you say I'm struggling now and I need help without feeling like, well, she did it, you know, how can I ask for help? You know what I'm trying to say?
You know what? Like I already had 2 other kids and it wasn't about me being able to do it but it's like, why do that?
How was I when you first told me? I think I was like, I think I wanted you to, but then when you said, I was like, wait, was it going to change you?
You were like, well, why didn't you ask me? And I'm like, you've been telling me for a week straight, like that I better start it. And I'm like, we were arguing too. And I'm like,
why didn't you ask me if you're going to take this? You're going to change it to somebody else. But that's how ignorant I was to it too. I'll say it.
I never really like.
Is that what I said? Oh, that's funny.
I never really like even spoke to people about it. God, like that had their own experience. And then after, because I'm so open about it, I feel like so many other people are like, oh, I was on that too. Oh, I'm still on it. Oh, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, oh, see, it's normal. I don't know why. It's like a secret.
Whatever you want to do. I have seen what you have created for yourself ever since you've been taking care of yourself like this. I've been seeing you've been leveling me out because, you know, sometimes it's a loud house with these 4 kids.
Yeah, if you're PMSing, I'm running the other way.
You know, I'm glad I'm PMSing still because I'm 42. I want it forever. Oh, all right? You've been dealing with me this long. I've been doing good with it, for real. Right? Remember how I used to get? I've been doing good. And then if we were arguing, you'd be like, you're getting your period. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's 22 days away. Meanwhile, it's like 6 days away.
And I always know when it's exactly 2 weeks. You don't PMS a week before. You
Which
PMS.
means I'm normal for a month. That's horrible as a woman. That sucks.
No, you're not normal for a month. You're normal for 2
I
weeks.
meant a week. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I'm glad you talked about that here. And I'm just, I don't know. I've seen how much you've grown and just been awesome. You know, even yourself. That's the thing. I was scared that if you were going to take this, there's also so much stigma, like, oh, they're a zombie. Oh, they take this now. They're a zombie. Like from back in the, I'm not talking.
Because I don't even hear that.
Yeah. But back in the day, like, I'm talking back in the day. Like, I always just heard, like, when I was growing up, they wanted me to go on medication because my anger. So I went on Paxil for like a month. And I liked how it felt. But then I'll never forget, I heard, I don't know who, my brother or sister say something about it, and then I got off of it. It's just like a sign of weakness back in the day growing up. But I like what you're doing, and sometimes I say, hey, you got any more of that? I'm about to lose my mind.
You've never said that.
No, I say I need to manifest like you and give me some of that stuff.
Yeah, you're like, wow, your life's going so great ever since you started years old. I don't know. There was something about having the twins that just, like, I guess made me feel like I could do anything.
Yeah. You're a rock star.
Thank you.
All right. So let's stop here.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to make this into a 2-part episode. Anything else you want to share? No. This was just part of the catch up, and thank you, babe, for sharing that and getting so vulnerable. I got vulnerable too.
Yeah, I never thought you would say that out loud here.
What?
No, that's good.
Say what out loud?
Like that you were on medication when you were younger.
Oh, yeah, I was beating everybody up. But I was class clown. Actually, I don't know if I should say I was beating everybody.
I was class clown? Aw.
I was class clown. Then I wonder about Carmela. I think I freak out because I see myself in her. Anyway, all right. So on that note, but that's what I do for a living. That's why I help all these girls. All right.
That.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up over here. We'll go part 2. We'll drop it next week. And I think this was a good first comeback. What do you think?
It's good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. And that's it. Got to do the kiss. I forgot.